Hello everyone, I'm Soumya and welcome to the Life of Yes. In early 2020, we have all been thrown into this whirlwind of pandemic and work from home. We struggled, we adapted, and then we survived. Back in 2021, most of the corporates are considering work from home as an option for their employees. So it's the time we figure out ways not only survive work from home but thrive in work from home. And that is what we are going to discuss today. During pre-pandemic days, the work ecosystem is basically employee and employer leaders, etc. Now that we are all working from home, there is employee, there is employer, and then there is family. When all these three aspects are balanced, that is when an employee hit that sweet spot of work productivity and happiness. And we are going to discuss about all these three elements in this video. Before we jump into that, I personally had my team working remotely previously. Right now I'm remotely working as an employee, and I also have a spouse who is working remotely right now. So the pointers I'm going to discuss in this video are mainly from my own personal experience as well as my observations. Let's talk about leaders first. As a leader, earlier you used to have the chance to work closely with an employee, help them and guide them. Now you need to have a kind of shift in your mindset where you look at the employee's productivity in terms of the quality of the delivery, the timeliness of the delivery, and if the employee is joining the meetings on time or not, so on and so forth. And giving feedback continuously is more relevant than ever now. You not only need to give feedback on how the employee can be more productive, you need to also help the employees to figure out the ways to overcome the challenges which is holding him or her back and solve them. And as a leader, you should always encourage your employees to give that dedicated work time and then also have their own personal time. And as a leader, it's always important for us to build a winning team, a team which is cohesive, connected, and ready to take on the challenges. Well, in the virtual environment, it could be slightly challenging, but there are ways where we can make the team more connected and cohesive. To start with, you can request your employees to be more open and come on video calls more often where you can see the person and discuss things. When you see a person and discuss, you connect with that person in a better way, you understand the context, and that is how we humans are wired. And you can also set up informal meetings maybe in a weekly basis or so where your team come together and talk about their lives, their hobbies, their challenges, etc. Remember, during pre-pandemic days, these employees had the chance to go out for a smoke or a tea and have a chit chat and bond. Essentially, that is what you are trying to provide by this informal setup. And now let us come to the employee. As an employee, it remains your responsibility to maintain your productivity during your work hours, no matter what is your geographical location. I know it's difficult when there is a crying kid or some chores at home which needs to be taken care of, but then we need to find creative ways to work around and find ways to be more productive. For example, if your kid is demanding time with you during your work time, maybe you can try to motivate the kid by telling that this is mommy's or daddy's work time. After this, we will go out for a walk. That way, the kid is motivated not to disturb you during your work hours as well. And as an employee, you need to give the productive work time. At the same time, as an individual, you need to enjoy your personal time as well. I know you might be saving some time on commute during work from home. Utilize that time effectively. That is your time. Utilize it on family. Utilize it on your hobbies. Write that book. Read that book. Write that blog. Make that video. Do those things which you always wanted to do. That will bring you more happiness. More happiness makes you become more productive, and you get into a loop where you are improving day by day and your happiness quotient is improving day by day, and you basically thrive. And coming to the family, It is always important for an employee to have a supportive family to succeed in work from home environment. The supports can be something like keeping the distractions to the minimum, the noise level to minimum, so on and so forth, depending upon the situation. And for me personally, I get as an employee, I get into my work zone by having a dedicated workplace. When I enter that workspace, that's my work time, and I don't think about the personal time at that point in time. At the same time, I also trick my mind. I have this bright light on during my work time. That means my work mode is on. And the moment my work is over, I close the laptop and switch off all these bright lights and put on some soft lights, which helps me zone out to my personal space and enjoy my time and my hobbies. These are the few tips from our side which we have learned during these pandemic times. If you have more tips, we are more happy and excited to know them. Please do mention them in the comment section. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Thanks for watching and have a fabulous day.